Well, Young Justice fans, we ended Season 3 with one heck of a surprise. In the closing moments of the final episode, we were teased with a Legion of Superheroes ring, and this gives us a big indication of what's coming for the series. Now, many Young Justice fans are fairly unfamiliar with the Legion of Superheroes, so I thought we could probably take a couple minutes, talk about the Legion and their history, and what it might mean for the Young Justice show. Personally, I think they're a great fit. Now, before we dive in, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, don't forget about the big giveaway. We're going to give away this PlayStation 5 at 25,000 subscribers. All you have to do to get in on the giveaway is be a subscriber and leave a comment. Also, check out that Buy Me a Coffee link down below. It's a great way to support this channel with just a tiny bit of pocket change, all while not creating any reoccurring obligation for yourself. We really appreciate it. Well, there's a lot to be said for the Legion of Superheroes, and they have a really long history in DC Comics. The Legion themselves were actually created by Otto Binder and Al Plastio way back in 1958, making their first appearance in Adventure Comics number 247. They are a group of superpowered beings living in the 30th and 31st centuries, at least in traditional DC Comics. There has almost always been this connection to Superman. The first iteration of the Legion lasted 36 years, and their original mission was to work with Superboy, Superman as a teenager at that time, and use his powers to help 31st century problems. Quite honestly, in Young Justice, I think Wally West may have filled this role as a time-traveling hero joining the Legion. Now, the Legion is very similar to the Justice League, but they have a much bigger scope. In the future of the DC Universe, there are allied planets, and the Legion is formed with many heroes from many different worlds. Interestingly enough, their charter is based on what the Justice League was actually able to accomplish in our time frame. Now, the original founding members are Cosmic Boy, Saturn Girl, and Lightning Lad, but there are a ton of members. Not only are we talking about Superboy, but also Supergirl, Triplicate Girl, Brainiac 5, Chameleon Boy, Colossal Boy, Phantom Girl, and one of my favorites, Mon-El. So the Legion is essentially an intergalactic Justice League from the distant future. So why is this important to Young Justice? Well, that's a pretty good question. I think the biggest aspect of the Legion could be their time travel abilities. Now, in Young Justice, we get a lot of time jumps, and they've always been a couple of years moving forward. But the Legion has the ability to travel back in time, and could change some key aspects of Young Justice history. I think the biggest one there could be the death of some favorite characters actually prevented. But, like we've seen with many time travel movies, history could be utterly destroyed, and the outcomes of major events could be changed. There are a ton of new characters in the Legion, and this feeds Young Justice pretty well. This is a young group of heroes, and since Young Justice has always been about the story of young heroes, members of the Legion of Superheroes are nearly perfect for adding some new aspects to the show. Now, I do think the Legion comes to our timeline on a mission. In the comics, even though they can time travel, generally the Legion doesn't like to do it. Actually, in the comics, they needed some of Superman's power to help them in a future crisis. That's why they came back in time for his help. To me, if I'm making any predictions, I actually think this ties into the Darkseid storyline that has been forming all throughout the series. He was a member of the Light, and we know Darkseid is on a mission for the anti-life equation. I highly suspect this current time frame is a nexus point for him being successful at that, and that's why the Legion has come back to our time frame. I think the best part of the Legion appearing in Young Justice is all the new opportunities for storytelling. Their threats are quite a bit bigger, and the ability to move the time frame forward and backwards will create an interesting dynamic for the show, which could change some key storylines. Also, Supergirl has been a big demand for this show. If you look in the comments for new team members, you see it quite often. The Legion of Superheroes is not only a great way to explain where Wally West was, it's also a great way to bring Supergirl onto the show. So what do you guys think? Are you fans of the Legion of Superheroes? And do you think their ability to time travel forward and backwards will play a big part in Season 4? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not getting any updates. Peace.